I'll take that. Mine now, bitch.
Alright, Sam. Show me what we've got.
Kadara's water is dense with sulfide minerals, the oxidation of which produces toxic streams and lakes.
Never liked swimming much anyways.
That is fortunate. Even the Nomad's shields cannot withstand the water's corrosive properties. The presence of monoliths suggests a vault that might reduce the acidity. However, outlaws, pirates, and other unsavory exiles inhabit Kadara's hills. The further you travel from the mountain, the more dangerous it will become.
Good to know.
Let's get out there.
You've all seen a dead body before. Move along.
Holy shit.
If you would like, Pathfinder, I could provide an analysis of the deceased.
Yes, please.
He's Angaran. There are multiple lacerations on the face and abdomen.
Another body? I don't get paid enough for this shit.
There's been more than one murder?
7 by my count, but that's all I know.
Perhaps Mr. Vidal would have more information, Pathfinder.
Okay, guess I'm gonna speak to Reyes. Snoopy Snoop, thanks. To Kian Dagger from Reyes Vidal. Thanks for the terminal in the room. As always, you're a king among men. King among men? Hardly. It's not like I gave you them for free. But you're welcome all the same. See you for drinks later. Lachlan Faulkner. Mr. Vidal. Word around Kadara Port is you're a man who can acquire and deliver items quickly and discreetly. I have need of such a man. Write me back if you're interested, from Lachlan. I'm sure we can work something out. Meet me at Crawla's tomorrow night. I like to meet my clients face to face. Until then, please don't send any details through mail. I make it a practice not to leave a paper trail. I mean, at least he's smart.
Ryder, glad you're here. I'm sure you've heard about the murders.
There's a fresh body outside Crawla's. Some of the locals say it's the charlatan's handiwork.
I don't buy it. The charlatan is discreet, careful. Whoever did this wanted the bodies found.
Making a statement.
But to who?
The killer could be unhappy with how Sloane's running things.
Less than a third of the victims are outcasts. No. If I was a betting man, and I am, I'd say it was the Rokar.
Why would Rokar be in Kadara Port?
It's Angaran built, and before Sloane, Angaran run. I think the Rokar came here looking for new recruits, and things got out of hand.
And the Angara victims? How do they fit into your theory?
I did some digging. All of the deceased Angara were public Milky Way sympathizers.
So the victims either were from the Milky Way
or supported us. It's the only pattern I could find.
Yeah, you could be right.
An Angaran port run by aliens would be a prime target for their cause.
Problem is, I've got no proof. And the Resistance doesn't want to antagonize the Rokar.
No, they don't.
Guessing that's where I come in.
I need that fancy AI of yours to scan for evidence that could implicate the Rokar. People are scared, Ryder. This is your opportunity to win friends in Kadara.
I could actually flirt with him, but no.
Looks like I'm adding detective to my growing list of titles.
Detectives find things, and you're...
a pathfinder. Yeah, I got it.
One of the crime scenes isn't far. Give me a call when you get there.
Some time later.
Pathfinder, this is the murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate.
Ooh. Not about to let a side quest go undone. Jeez. Do you even know me,
Reyes,
Sam?
I'm at the crime scene.
Great. I've got intel on our dead guy, Krogan male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Oh. Oh. That's not good. That means whatever did him in was pretty fucking strong.
They wanted him to suffer.
Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
These footprints are distinctly Angaran.
I count at least 3 attackers. The tracks make it look like an ambush.
Fits the Rokar profile. It's a start.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliation.
No, they can't.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
Victim has been living off local wildlife on Kadara. Oh, there's a data pad. New entry. More mines went missing. Damn scabs. Not gonna bother putting them out anymore. It was just a stupid precaution anyway. If someone's got the quads to take me on, I welcome the challenge. Oh. Locker's contents have not been disturbed. The perpetrator either overlooked it or was interested in the victim, or was not interested in the victim's personal effects. Ah. Oh, we were getting closer. Oh, there's another data pad. With the recent reports of toxic water supplies in the Badlands, plans for large-scale settlement have been cancelled. Instead, this area will be sealed off and converted to a penal colony. Anyone who fails to evacuate does so at their own risk. You'll be considered a permanent resident of the territory and won't be allowed back in. Ah. There we go.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
It's Shalash, the Angaran trade language. A home filled with strangers becomes a prison.
Sounds pretty Rokar.
This inscription, along with the DNA and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
I wasn't sitting on my ass this whole time. I'm looking at the place right now.
Send me the coordinates. These murders stopped today.
Is it just me? Like, it could just be that I don't trust Vidal, but I don't know. I don't see the Rokar just leaving behind one of their ceremonial daggers.
Much later.
Reyes should be here.
I detect no sign of Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder. Shall we proceed without him?
Yes.
That's not... Don't move. Were we too loud?
Shut up. Farrell will deal with you.
Another underground base? Really?
I don't need to tell you what happens next.
I've got an idea.
You're gonna try to kill me and my friends. I've got a few questions first.
No. You'll bleed, just like the others.
So it's true. You murdered innocent people.
Invaders and sympathizers are not innocent. I will protect my home.
Don't let your hate poison you. We can coexist.
Like here on Kadara. Sloane lies to my people and uses them for power.
I'm not Sloane.
You are all the same.
Not so fast.
You're late.
I've got a good reason. You'll see in 3,
Don't just stand there!
2...
Kill them!
Oh.
Still mad?
Die!
I see a sniper.
Reload!
Oh, come on. Thank you.
Enemy down!
Didn't want to have to fight you guys. Really didn't want to have to fight you. New entry. Today, I witnessed one of our own flirting with that disgusting blue bartender at port. Took all of my self-control not to slice him open until he stumbled outside the bar. Once we have enough recruits, the entire planet needs to be cleansed of alien scum and their sympathizers.
You were right. These logs prove they came here for recruits, then started killing the locals.
And now they're dead. Don't you love a happy ending?
I wouldn't call it happy ending, actually. Oh, there's something over here. We're gonna run into a nasty, aren't we?
The streets of Kadara are safe again. You did good, Ryder. Don't worry. I'll let all the important people know who to thank.
Hope it makes a difference.
Maybe the exiles will see the initiative in a new light.
Anything's possible. Admit it, some of that was fun.
Wasn't terrible, I'll admit that.
Some of it.
I knew it. You're all right. Don't be a stranger, Pathfinder.
Still don't trust you.
Pathfinder. I'm afraid Sloane put you on the no recruit list.
We can still talk, right? I want to know more about the Outcasts.
I'll answer what I can.
Bad blood with the Collective.
Things seem tense between the Outcasts and the Collective.
They're a bunch of hypocritical upstarts who hide their dirty tactics behind good business.
See? There's that tension.
Sloane will make quick work of them.
Why hasn't she done so already?
It's not for me to question her methods. Kadara's ours. Nothing's gonna change that.
What do you stand for?
What does it mean to be part of the Outcasts?
For most people, it's a sense of security. Something desperately needed in Helius.
You didn't feel secure on the Nexus?
You weren't there during the uprising. It was chaos. And the idiots running things only made it worse. Thanks to Sloane, we have direction. A family.
So you're happy under Sloane?
Yeah, guess I am. Can't say this is what I expected when I signed up in the Milky Way. But I came to Andromeda to be part of something bigger than myself. I have that with the Outcasts.
Okay, so tell me a little about Sloane.
Tell me about Sloane.
Before the uprising, she was head of Nexus Security. She gave up her position to protect us. We'd be dead if not for her.
Do you know her personally?
She makes it a point to get to know all of her people, which is a lot more than the charlatan can say.
And how does someone join you?
Can anyone join the Outcasts? Besides me, of course.
Anyone can show interest, but Sloane has final say on who becomes a member.
I'm guessing there's a selection process.
All recruits undergo a series of trials that tests their endurance, loyalty, and intellect.
Fair.
That's all for now.
See you around, Pathfinder.
Please, just let me stay.
Too late. You're unreliable.
You again? What do you want?
Your type up here.
What are you going to do to them?
Don't worry, Captain Do-Good. We're not gonna kill him. Well, not directly.
Oh, I'm so reassured.
Oh yeah, that makes me feel so much better.
Look, what happens in the Badlands is out of our control.
The Badlands?
Damn, you don't know anything. The Badlands is everything outside the port. It's a no man's land. That's why people pay premium to live up here, or rough it in the slums. It's chaos out there. Anyway, now that I've educated you, piss off.
Nice people. While I'm unable to discern exact items, my scanner is detecting large amounts of metallic materials and combustibles. This crate most likely contains weapons, ammunition, and grenades stolen from the Nexus armory during Uprising. Wouldn't surprise me if that was the case. Oh, and there's a research center here. And a data pad. ID number 469778321. Manifest tracking number 002682344KAD. Consignee Anea. Vessel name Vatvagar. Point of loading Kadara. Point of unloading Eladen. Contains all of that shit. Note, if Anea asks why it's 5 pounds of packet pies instead of 6, tell her that they were damaged in transit.
You okay?
What? Oh, yeah, of course.
Maybe you should freak out more quietly then, so you don't draw attention to yourself.
Shit. Was I that obvious?
Yeah. What's going on?
I joined the Outcasts a few weeks ago. Kaitis tasked me with collecting protection fees. Thought it'd be easy. But we talked to so many people. I got the names mixed up and banished someone who paid their fee.
Oh, fuck.
They didn't protest it?
Of course, she did. But they all do. We don't really listen.
You just kicked her out. No questions asked.
You don't have to guilt trip me. I thought about looking for her, but I can't risk Kaitis finding out I screwed up. I need this job to feed my little brother. Our mom's still in cryo on the Nexus. He's got no one else.
Does this convenient little brother have a name?
Eli Wessler. I'm not making this up.
Pathfinder, there is an Eli Wessler recorded in the Nexus database.
All right. I'll keep an eye out for... What was the exile's name?
Remy Tamayo. She would have gone to the slums for processing. After that, no idea. The warden might know. Everyone who's banished to Badlands goes through him.
Let's talk to the warden first about the person who was wrongfully exiled.
If you're thinking of heading into the Badlands, well, you may never come back.
What do you know about the situation out there?
You might say I'm warden of the Badlands. It's not a place for tourists. Tough beyond these walls.
Warden for what exactly?
What does tough look like?
A graveyard of people who are either dead or soon will be. Badlands are Kadara's dumping ground. Like a giant prison. When you're too nasty for even this place, we kick you out there.
You mean exiles who get exiled?
Yep. Worst of the worst. And some of them want to be there. Got secrets to hide, I guess. The water's toxic. Sulfur springs are everywhere. Have a nasty habit of catching fire. Yeah. So have at it. Knock yourself out.
I'm looking for a Remy Tamayo. Any idea where I might find her?
Tamayo. Oh, yeah. She's the one who kept insisting she's innocent.
She is innocent. The outcast collecting the fees made a mistake. Remy paid up.
Well, shit. That's never happened before.
Not blaming you. Well, yeah.
Not here to point fingers. I just want to find her.
Look at you, playing the hero. Last time I saw your girl, she was talking with Johan and his crew. Nasty bunch. I'll send you the nav point to their last known location. Prepare for a fight.
Good to know.
Much later.
There it is. Last known location of this Johan guy. Hopefully Remy's inside. And alive.
Expect the worst, then be surprised. That's my motto.
Good motto.
Think they're gonna invite us in for coffee?
The Outlaws!
Let's find Remy.
Watch, Remy's the ringleader.
Some of the victim's organs are missing.
Oh, good.
Oh. Are you all right?
They were going to eat me.
Ew!
I know.
They brought a group of us here from the slums, said we'd be safe. I'm the only one left.
You're safe now. It's over.
No, it's not. I'm still stuck in the Badlands, even though I paid my protection fee.
I know. The outcast who wrongly kicked you out of Kadara port. He sent me.
Are they going to let me back in?
At the very least. Grayson, I found Remy. We need a pickup.
Thank God. I'll send a shuttle right away.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I thought I was going to die here.
Seriously though, guys, what the fuck?
Fuck off. This one's ours.
Show some fucking respect.
Looting's wrong.
This guy for real?
Looting is wrong. What a little bitch.
Let's not antagonize them further, Pathfinder.
Oh, it looks like there's a side quest over here. Upstairs private room is now occupied, so you'll have to find a new place to nap. Bring the gentleman whatever he wants. Tab is under Vidal.
Sorry, if you're looking for a dance, I'm off the clock.
Is this what you came all the way here for? Living in a place like this?
Had to get away from my crazy family in the Milky Way. My brother, Conrad, he's a couple of quarts low on EZO, if you know what I mean.
With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
No.
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of.
Dude, can you even fight?
I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
But now I'm here and it's great. That Sloane Kelly, I want to be just like her. That attitude, her accent. She's like, hey you bastard, lick my boots, kiss my ring, and then my bum. I want to work for her, learn the ropes. Then call up my brother Conrad and be all, see, idiot, you're not the only one in the family hanging out with famous people.
Right.
Good luck with that.
So, she calls her family idiot, specifically her brother, and she acts exactly like him. Okay.
You're that initiative big shot, aren't you?
Depends.
Maybe. Maybe not. Do I owe you credits?
Ah, you're a playful one. I like that. You could say I'm disillusioned with the exiles. People here can't be trusted. Sooner stab you in the back than work together. So, I got no love for any of them.
They don't deserve you.
Damn straight. Outlaws got innovative ways of putting stuff together. I bet a smart one like you could learn a lot from scrutinizing our, stuff. You should check out Outlaw Tech and Materials. Might learn a few things. You remember who gave you the skinny on that?
I absolutely will.
You're lucky to be alive.
It'll take more than a glass of water to kill me, Doug.
Yes, 2 glasses would do the trick. Krogan or not, unfiltered water here is the same as poison.
I drank everything the Milky Way had to offer, and I'm still standing.
This isn't the Milky Way. Kadara's water will kill you. If you're thirsty, stick to alcohol.
The doctor's never told me that before.
You look well enough. My patients are usually leaking from somewhere.
No leaking here. Just seeing all Kadara has to offer.
A tourist, huh?
Pathfinder, actually.
One survived. Could have used you when we got to Helius. Dr. Ryota Nakamoto. I used to work as the Outcast's physician. Quit after Sloane turned what should have been a medical breakthrough into a drug.
I thought she was supposed to be a woman of the people.
She's whatever she needs to be to stay in power. When we arrived on Kadara, I found a local string of bacteria that shares properties with penicillin.
Quite the find.
Wow.
It was, until I discovered the drug is addictive and induces hallucinations in large doses.
Oh, good.
I took my concerns to Sloane. All she saw was an opportunity to make a profit, called the drug Oblivion. But beyond stealing back my formula, there's no way to stop her.
So let's steal the formula.
Are you crazy?
Yes.
It's heavily guarded. I'm a doctor. I don't know how to fight.
We do.
The formula's in my old lab. Please don't get killed trying to fix my mistake.
I'll do what I can. Also, why can't I talk to the Angaran in the back of the room now?
Some time later.
Nakamoto's lab. This is gonna be fun.
That's what happens if you have a really good gun.
Let's do this! Nice work.
Now we loot all the bodies and then we investigate the place.
Don't hurt me.
Not going to.
Please, don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
I'm not here to hurt you, Dr.
Ferenth. Dr. Arena Ferenth.
I only want the Oblivion formula. Then I'll be on my way.
Ryota sent you, didn't he? With a sob story about Sloan misusing his medical breakthrough.
Something like that.
Oblivion wasn't his breakthrough, it was ours.
Is everyone on this planet a lying asshole?
We always meant Oblivion to be a highly addictive drug. That it has medicinal value was a coincidence.
Then why did Dr. Nakamoto quit the Outcasts?
Ryota didn't quit. He was fired. Pushed Sloan for a bigger cut.
I see.
You've had what, one conversation with him? I've known Ryota for years. Everything he does for credits.
But you're different.
I place survival above credits. Give Ryota the formula, and I'm as good as dead. Sloan will see to that.
I've seen Sloane's outfit. Not a lot of doctors. You're too valuable to kill.
She'll see it as cooperating with the enemy. Loyalty's more important to Sloan than brains.
Okay, so... You know what?
This is getting complicated. How about we pretend I was never here?
I'll tell Sloan it was a collective attack. Thank you.
Arena. Slums need another re-up. Also, adjust the dosage. We had 2 more die on us. It's bad for business. We want them addicted, not dead. And that there corroborates the story. Lab monkeys should have another batch ready for you pronto. As for the dosage, it might be dangerous to adjust without Ryota. I suggest keeping it as is. What with all your medical experience, just do as I say.
Please, don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
I'm not here to hurt you, Dr.
Ferenth. Dr. Arena Ferenth.
I only want the Oblivion formula. Then I'll be on my way.
Ryota sent you, didn't he? With a sob story about Sloan misusing his medical breakthrough.
Something like that.
Oblivion wasn't his breakthrough, it was ours.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Because I'm not hiding behind a false shield of morality. We always meant Oblivion to be a highly addictive drug. That it has medicinal value was a coincidence.
I've seen Dr. Nakamoto's clinic. He's not the type to create something harmful.
That clinic is a front. The charlatan gives anonymous donations, so he'll patch up collective thugs, no questions asked. You've had what, 1 conversation with him? I've known Ryota for years. Everything he does for credits.
But you're different.
I place survival above credits. Give Ryota the formula, and I'm as good as dead. Sloan will see to that.
Makes no sense that she would kill you, you're a doctor.
I've seen Sloane's outfit. Not a lot of doctors. You're too valuable to kill.
She'll see it as cooperating with the enemy. Loyalty's more important to Sloan than brains.
Nah, I'm not buying it.
You're lying about Dr. Nakamoto to keep the formula.
You willing to bet my life on that?
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yeah, it makes no sense that she would kill a doctor when they're in so high demand.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Good news, Doctor. Got your formula.
You have no idea what this means to me.
Dr. Ferenth tried to stop me?
One of your old co-workers, Dr. Ferenth, claimed she helped you create Oblivion. That it was always meant to be a drug.
That's a lie. Arena's not even a doctor.
Figured as much. You've only shown yourself to be a decent man.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I won't forget this.
Sweet. Hello.
Taking in the view?
It's spectacular. These sulfur pools are dumping grounds for bodies. People hide all sorts of evidence out here.
I mean, it's clever.
Give them credit for putting the land to good use.
My name's Cineris. One day there'll be a reckoning for all these murders. I'm trying to collect the evidence and account for the victims.
That's just bleeding heart crusader crap. I'd rather collect whatever's on the bodies and make some cash.
This is Drexel, a leech. I'd prefer to shoot him, but that would kind of go against the whole grain of my work. These cesspools are scattered everywhere. If you find any bodies in your travels, let me know. Future justice will thank you.
Or let me know, and I'll thank you right now.
Aha.
How toxic can it be?
Don't push it, Ryder.
1 minute later.
Ow.
Ow, shit! Okay, don't touch that.
Oh, there.
This body was dumped here, as Cineris claimed. I have recorded the location and relevant DNA information for any future investigation.
Good to know.
Later.
Another murder victim. I have logged the relevant information.
Much, much, much later.
Nice day for a stroll, huh? Don't mind our friend here. He's, just tired. Needed a little nap is all. Be good as new.
He looks dead is all.
That should do it. We found all we can. Let's get back to Cineris.
He seems more dead than tired, dudes. I can't seem to confront you on that. I have my eye on you.
Many unbearable hours later.
Hi again. Do you have the locations of the victims? It's the only way to make sure justice is served.
Or you could give the data to me for a quick reward. Something real.
I want justice.
Someone has to be held accountable for these murders.
Thank you. A civilization is nothing without justice.
Thank you. Ah, there you are.
It says here this is where the nav point led us? A terminal?
Yes, it did, and it was an important one at that, so we're gonna mosey on down that way and fuck up that whole organization, because nobody fucks with Prodromos.
Weapon cache is headed for a specific camp. Sam?
With more information, I can determine the source of the transmissions.
Got almost all the weapon caches accounted for. I'll forward them to your camp as soon as I have the manpower for it. Not sure you need all this for one weakling colony, but it's your choice. Fuck, Prodromos won't know what hit them. They'll be dead before they can lift a finger. I envy the loot you'll score from that one. Let me know when you get back from Ios. That is not okay.
Pathfinder, we're approaching the Outlaw camp indicated in the terminal. I detect explosive materials.
Ah!
Hydra!
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Oh. Nice.
Nice work.
Very nice. So, managed to stop them from taking out Prodromos. Couldn't have asked for anything more.
Another attack?
You running security here?
Trying. Krogan or not, I'm only one merc. This lot's crazy thinking they can run a wind farm in the Badlands.
Why do you think there have been so many attacks?
All these fancy gizmos out in the open, they're begging to be stolen. We'll say, though, it's damn suspicious those scavs keep hitting the place while I'm off shift. Like someone's telling them when to strike.
Any advice for staying alive in the Badlands?
Get out of the Badlands.
I mean, that's fair.
She is under the influence of oblivion.
Nyeth. We'll be hitting the farm again soon. Drop all the Krogan's patrol schedules in the usual spot. From Kay. Please, Kay. I don't want to do this anymore. People are getting suspicious. You want credits for Oblivion? Get us the patrol schedule. Damn
scavengers.
New entry. The Krogan Rotan thinks someone here is giving scavengers information on when to attack. Ridiculous excuse for his laziness. Don't know why we pay him. Well, he's right, actually.
How did you get in here?
I walked.
I use my legs.
Well, use them to walk back out. I'm busy.
I just want to ask a few questions.
Fine, but be quick about it.
Does the wind farm power Kadara port?
And everything else around here. Not that anyone sends their gratitude. They only contact us when something's broken.
Sloan doesn't give you a kickback?
Not enough. This is a dangerous job. I deserve hazard pay.
What do you do here?
I keep the turbine spinning. A small miracle considering all the scavengers trying to steal parts.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah. Let me get back to work.
I don't care. Get it done.
We don't have enough yet.
Then get more. Tell him to get his ass in gear. Back off. I don't deal with Nexus scum.
That's a good way to get shot, Elora.
Did I ask for your opinion?
Yeah, I'd listen to that guy.
You're all the same, aren't you? Sloan, the charlatan, the Nexus, all looking for a power trip. Sloan should have taken the Nexus out when she had the chance. She's weak.
I take it you're not an outcast, then.
Got my own faction. When we take over, we'll do all the things the outcasts and collective didn't have the balls for.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. Better watch your back, Nexus.
Somehow, I think that you guys might end up dead instead.
Can't talk. Sorry.
That's fine. I'll just steal your shit. New entry, inventory fully stocked. That Vidal guy really came through. Thought his fees were on the high side, but he got everything on my list. Now to sell these babies for double the price. Huh.
Well, you're not like the other scrubs around here.
What makes you say that?
Your gear, it's high quality, like the rest of you.
What can I say? I like the best.
Then you're just the man I need. When the exiles came to Kadara, they hid caches of Nexus supplies all over the Badlands. Junk, mostly. Stale protein bars and rations.
Okay.
But among the shit are some serious weapons lifted straight from the armory.
And you know this. How?
I helped steal them. Problem is, those weapons are too good for the scum down here. And I can't sell weapons in Kadara Port without Sloan taking a cut. The cash nav point, though? You interested? It's yours for a fair price.
You've got a deal.
Lovely. Here's the nav point. In the meantime, feel free to take a look at what I've already got in stock.
Oh, so you're a seller. Holy shit. All of the shit.
Much later.
Approaching nav point for the weapons cache, Pathfinder.
Hope it's worth the credits.
So do I.
The Turians set us up. What a surprise.
Right? Right? Let the wildlife deal with you.
I think that's all of them.
Oh, which means now we are lunch. Don't think I don't see you, big guy. Got some lithium. Oh, there's another one. Okay. Go team. Yes, we see you up there. If you're gonna do something, fucking do it.
It's full. After that ambush, I thought the whole thing was a scam.
Hyperion's still got explaining to do.
Yeah, he does.
Back again?
That nav point was a setup.
Setup? Was the cache not there?
Yeah, but so were a lot of exiles, who tried to kill me.
I'm not responsible for the actions of my other customers.
Other customers?
I may have sold the nav point to multiple people, but in my defense, I didn't think you'd all show up at once.
Wow, that's a weak defense.
Oh, great. That makes it all better then.
I don't see why you're so upset. You got your weapons, and you survived. But I don't like unhappy customers. I'll give you a discount for your trouble. That's more than fair.
Taking all of this, and you better not fucking complain.
There you go.
What? You want a gold star? Ugh, fucking show off.
You're just jealous because I did it better.
Assholes took everything but the rotor hub.
Trouble with scavengers?
Always. Who are you?
Someone who can help.
Seriously doubt that. Your initiative, right? Too clean to be an exile.
I'm a pathfinder.
A pathfinder? On Kadara? Holy shit.
You said you had a scavenger problem?
Right, yeah. Bastards come at night, pick the turbines clean of parts. Expensive and annoying.
Sloan doesn't provide security?
Too busy with the collective. I'm not asking for guards, I just want our parts back.
Well, in that case.
Any idea where I could find these scavengers?
I've started putting trackers on the more valuable parts. Yard drive, generator, they've all been taken to the same nav point.
I'll check it out.
If the parasites put up a fight, don't feel bad about offing them.
Some time later.
Maybe the scavengers will be reasonable.
Don't get your hopes up.
They will not be reasonable.
Well, that is a kind of reasonable.
Oh, whatever killed them is going to be down here.
Someone got to them first.
And destroyed Ashland's missing parts. What the hell did this?
he's fast.
Eventually.
Well, let's go give Ashton the bad news.
Sometime later.
Found your scavengers. Dead. A fiend got them.
And the turbine parts?
Destroyed. Nothing left but scrap.
I'll take satisfaction knowing my yard drive isn't being used by a bloody scav. Thanks, Pathfinder.
What do you think about Kadara?
Smells like week-old eggs and curdled milk.
So you regret leaving the Nexus?
Pathfinder, I regret leaving the Milky Way.
Wow.
But if Kadara's taught me one thing, it's that there's no time for regrets. Live in the present or die thinking about the past.
There. Talk to me about this wind farm.
Who runs the wind farm?
It's a communal effort. Everyone helps maintain the turbines. But me and the Solarian are the only trained technicians. So, naturally, that puts us in charge.
Does the Solarian have a name?
Yeah, and if he was ever nice, I'd use it. Until then, he's just the Solarian.
Fair.
Got something. Audio log.
Turn that shit off. The Collective's taken out 3 patrols this week. They attack, I'm gonna catch them in the act.
And present it as evidence? You're such a... Did you hear that? Ugh.
Ambushed.
Well, he did catch them in the act.
Huh. Unknown user. Wear the helmet, keep your mind. The living skeletons come with guns and take it otherwise. Seen it. The fierce one, the quiet one, the little Solarian. They didn't know. Why didn't they? Why doesn't anyone ever listen to the warning? Had to do it. No one really hears anything but a gunshot. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Yeah, can't be that easy.
Later.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
I see that. And that would be titanium. Are you sure it wasn't documented? I'm pretty sure we documented it on one of the other planets.
Much later.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Eventually.
Iridium. Ooh, another side quest? Didn't actually mean to fall in there. Hello.
Hi there. We're not looking to cause any trouble.
Trouble is all there is on Kadara. We just want to be left alone and... Wait. I don't believe it. You look like a Pathfinder.
First one you've seen?
I take it no other Pathfinders have strayed this far?
I wish. Oh, it's good to see you. Just knowing the initiative's still out there, making it work. That means a lot.
Looks like you've got a good thing going here.
We're refugees hiding on a world of exiles. We got kicked out of the Nexus, swept away in the uprising.
Oh.
We weren't looking to take sides or anything. We just wanted to eat. Then we found this place. Remote. Sheltered from the crazies in the Badlands. And the bedrock here filters the water. If you can spare the time, we could use your help. Speak to the others, and they'll fill you in. I'll unlock the doors.
Ooh, I like this. Thank you. Hey, sup?
Oh, hi there.
Something wrong?
It's just hard. Exiled from the Nexus. My mother's still back there. I never said goodbye. Have things gotten any better?
Leadership's still a mess.
The Nexus leaders are still arguing with each other. That hasn't changed.
It's what got us into this mess. I wish I could talk to my mom, make sure she's okay. I've been trying to reach her, but our equipment's broken. Not sure it would matter. The Nexus is so far away.
Never know. I could take a look.
Would you? That would mean the world.
1 minute later.
Nice.
The communications junction is out of alignment. With an adjustment, a signal could reach the Nexus.
Come on, get me up there. And done.
There. Let's go see if that did the trick.
Mom? Miria? Is that you? Thank the goddess. Mom, are you okay?
Oh, Miria. I've been so worried. I thought you were gone. Forever. But it's really you.
I'm on Kadara. I'm okay. I miss you so much, Mom.
I think about you every day, Miria. Someday we'll be reunited. There's a Pathfinder now. Ryder. He seems to know what he's doing.
Aww.
It's the reason we're talking. They helped fix our equipment.
Well, give them a hug for me. This changed everything. I've got a reason to go on now.
Goodbye, Mom. We'll see each other soon.
So it's true. Pathfinders do exist. I'd offer you something to eat, but I'm afraid our food supply is tight. Waiting for these to ripen.
It's okay. We're fine. I'm surprised you managed to grow anything here.
A unique quirk of the bedrock in this area filters the water. That and a supply of UV lights. When we were exiled from the Nexus, I grabbed a crate.
That was very smart.
That was some quick thinking.
Small details can save the day. I knew if we were going to be stranded in Helius, food would be hard to grow. We're the lucky ones. I feel sorry for the poor souls in the Badlands. A pang of guilt whenever I eat. Why don't you take a few of these UV lights with you? Maybe others can grow food too. Anything to help this miserable hellhole.
Ooh, thank you.
Is he okay?
No, running a fever. Something weird bit him and he's got an infection. Usually remedies don't work on the venom.
What would help?
Anything we can do for him?
Unless you can conjure up some sort of antibiotic out of thin air, I don't know.
Feeling sick, suffering from Badland blues? We've got a herb for that. It'll make you feel better both body and mind, if you know what I mean. If you don't, then this isn't for you and you should go away. But if you do, come looking. To be safe, we can't provide coordinates. Those who seek shall find. Aha!
Later.
Ooh.
I have located the source of the SOS, marking the nav point on your map.
Guess we're doing that first. I just wanted to scan some rocks, but cool. Oh, this might hurt. Everybody in one piece? Good. Please don't tell me this is a trap. Analysis. This human appears to be under the influence of unknown chemical substance affecting motor sensory functions and complex thought process. Oh. So they hide.
Someone got our SOS.
No shit, it worked.
Oh boy. Dear Diary, it's happening. The plant's kicking in. Get ready to have your mind blown. What if my arm got hungry? What if it wanted a snack and ate my foot? Would they switch places? There's also the problem of purple. What's its deal? Can't decide if it's blue? Just make up its mind already. Another thing, space-time isn't all what we think it is. We're each individual pieces of energy drawn from a much larger pool given physical form in an artificial time stream. Time doesn't actually exist in the classic Newtonian sense. Everything happens at once, but our minds couldn't handle that, so we process it one moment after the next. But I see it all now. It's all happening. The Alpha and the Omega united. And shit, I think my toe just ate my hand. Don't do drugs, kids.
This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs.
To anyone who likes drinking water, word is there's some people out here who found a clean underground well. It's up in the hills, hard to find, but Murdoch says the mean guy said the other guy with the scars saw one of these people trading for supplies. The guy living in the cave, 4 leaves. That nasty Asari chick with a scar, 3 leaves. Budaquad Krogan, 8 leaves. Sloane's bodyguard, 2 leaves. Get some munchies. Turian with the nasty burns near the fire lake. Crazy mental Solarian who talks too fast, 4 leaves. 6 leaves? I don't know, I can't understand him. This ultraviolet light can encourage the germination of a certain type of plant. It's currently depleted and unable to cycle at proper frequency. Okay. Albites. Why the SOS?
We got your SOS. What's the emergency?
Oh, well, it's not like life or death or anything. It's just our plant over there is dying.
That's not a fucking emergency. Okay, explain. Now.
What the hell makes a plant so important?
It's how we make a living out here. Our plant, well, has medicinal properties.
Medicinal. Yeah, that sounds good.
And we sell it to, customers who need, medicinal assistance.
Yeah, but our heat lamp UV thing broke and it's gonna die. And you look like the clever type. Well, maybe you could find one?
I have the lights? I wish I had... I think... Well, I did save a little bit before this, so I could always go back if I don't like the outcome, but...
I've got a light for your plant.
Seriously? Wow, in the middle of nowhere. Awesome. This'll do it.
And hey, feel free to take a sample with you, if you ever need to fight off an infection or...
Be quiet, man.
Oh, I just finished the quest. Okay.
This plant appears to have unique pharmacological characteristics. It can act as a powerful antibiotic.
Oh, wow.
However, at much higher doses, it may produce psychoactive effects.
So they weren't completely lying about it. This could help that sick guy back at the Nexus Refuge.
Oh. So I did good? Holy shit. Okay. I will keep this outcome. Recovery aside, this device is valuable for its non-standard adaptation of initiative, blah, 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 blah.
This place is massive.
Detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
Oh, goody.
Hey, I'm always cautious.
Are you, though? Is an asshole. Nearly broke my toe searching for the generator. Or whoever turns off the lights.
Is that a generator? What's it doing all the way out here?
It appears to be powering the floodlights.
Well, yeah, but who put it here?
Great questions all around. Doesn't seem to be anyone around for answers.
Huh. Try the other path?
Guess so. And a pistol scope. And it sounds like there's something in here. Yep, I see him.
completely closed in.
No, we're not. Report generators. The damn generators are fixed. Again. From Lynx.
You hear that?
Intruders! Stand down. The charlatan wants this one alive. Out for a walk, Pathfinder?
Why does he want me alive?
No one else in the collective hesitated to shoot me.
We're a big organization. Low-level operatives might not have gotten the word. But my orders are clear. You're not to be harmed. Crux is in charge here. If you've got questions, talk to her.
Okay. Sure. Guess we'll go with this.
Judging from the scratching,
Sam, what are they doing with the Adhi?
it appears the collective are attempting to domesticate the creatures.
Oh boy.
And how's that going?
Aggression levels are lower than what we've seen in the wild, but I wouldn't recommend opening the cage.
Nah.
Not easy building something like that out here.
No, it's not. Oh!
Please, I'd rather you not touch that.
Oh, yes, please.
Did you hear what I said? Hands up. Seriously? Someone says don't touch that, and the first thing you do is touch it.
I'm incorrigible.
Am I not being clear enough? Stop touching that.
You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do.
It's killing you, isn't it? You gave up 600 years, came all the way to a new galaxy, and now you really want to know what that does. You're thinking, maybe a Thresher mob will pop out if I just pushed hard enough.
No, I just like pushing buttons.
Maybe it's a 3D holo of the new Blasto vid. Blasto versus the Scourge.
Heh, you know what? I could see the Nexus making a movie like that.
Go ahead. Touch it one more time. And then I'll let you in on the secret. Okay. One more to make sure you really want it. Right. So every time you push that button, there's a 50-50 chance a prisoner in the next room dies from electroshock. And yet you did it again. Good thing I'm kidding. It doesn't actually do anything. This is Kadara. Everything's busted. You think you would have figured that out after the 28th try? Sucker.
Ah, they took the button away from me, guys. I'm sad now.
Are you a new recruit too?
No, just happened to stumble on this place.
Oh, you're the Pathfinder. Crux said we're to be nice to you. I'm new here. Still trying to take everything in.
Okay, what are your reasons for joining?
Why join the collective?
I lived in port my whole life. Then Sloane shows up and demands a protection fee. My family was still reeling from encounters with Ket. We couldn't pay, so the outcast banished us to the Badlands. The collective promised us protection and a chance to get back at Sloane. So I took it.
I see. Yeah, so I've heard, but I don't want to talk to Crux right now. I want to loot. And read. New entry. Took a while, but this place is really coming together. We got ourselves a proper hideout down here, and the shuttles keep coming. No idea how the charlatan finds all the salvage. Aladan, maybe? I hear they've got tons of scrap. Still, that's a long ways to bring sheets and metal and supplies, but hey, not my credits.
even pegged the Collective as gardeners.
Caution. This plant is highly noxious, Pathfinder.
Damn. I was hoping for Helius' version of tulips.
The Collective most likely uses it to make poison.
Oh, good. Oh, there's Crux. I want to read the terminal first. Oh! New batch of recruits are headed your way. Put octans on them. He did well with the last batch from C. I can unlock the holding cells, or I can lock the holding cells. So I just saved in case I want to fuck these guys up.
Pathfinder, you caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
Can't imagine why.
Cesspools put them off?
They are natural deterrents, yes. The Angara call this place Drolir. Translates to death caves. A bit melodramatic. If you've a head for navigation, it's perfectly safe. Like most of Kadara, it's the people you should worry about.
What do you mean?
Pretty fair.
Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders, giving bad intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
This is what happens when you rule from the shadows.
Organizations with a face aren't immune to greedy bastards. Trust me.
Also true.
The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's my job to find the culprit.
So what's the holdup?
The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
Why would someone risk impersonating a charlatan?
Greed is a powerful motivator, Pathfinder. The Collective has access to supplies, credits, you name it. And we only answer to one person.
Maybe I could help. I'm not connected to the Collective. A curious outsider would raise less suspicion than an official representative.
That's true. All right, Pathfinder. Here's what we know. The drop point was in the sulfur springs, so the imposter should have high levels of sulfur in their clothes.
Sam's sensors should be able to detect that. Anything else?
We found footprints that could be human or Asari, but too smudged to get an exact size. That's all my intel.
So it's human. It's either a human or it's an Asari, basically.
High sulfur levels, but the footprints at the drop site contradict a Solarian's webbed feet.
Just being thorough, Sam.
Sulfur levels are on the high side, but not by a large percentage.
And she's Asari, which fits her footprint bill. Can't rule her out yet.
She's worth further investigation. Sulfur levels are high. Her footprints are of a similar shape to those left at the drop site.
Could be our rat.
Before accusing Dorado, perhaps you'd like to talk to her. She could have an alibi.
I was thinking that. Can I talk to you? Oh, so apparently there's one more person I need to scan.
Sulfur readings are low. Additionally, Angaran feet are distinct from humans and Asari.
Can't hurt to check.
1 minute later.
Sorry about before, not much traffic down here. Recruits are jumpy.
No harm, no foul.
You didn't shoot. That's all that matters.
You're awfully good-natured about people pointing guns at your face. Some of us have been down here for months. I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
Weeks? Seriously?
I'm one of the few people who know how to operate the water filters. I've been trying to train a backup, but most recruits can't stand the smell. Not many volunteers. I'd better get back to work. Thanks for the chat.
What do you think of Lynx, Sam?
Her explanation for the level of sulfur in her clothes was plausible, Pathfinder.
It absolutely was.
Everything's fine. Need something? Go bother Crux.
Wow. Rude much?
You're a testy one.
Sorry. Haven't slept in 36 hours, thanks to another shit job.
36 hours? That can't be healthy.
Defying the charlatan's orders isn't healthy. I go where I'm told.
The charlatans send you to the Sulphur Springs?
I smell that bad, huh? Like I said, it was a shit job, but I can't talk details. Especially to an outsider. See you around, Pathfinder.
Dorado's heart rate elevated when you mentioned the Sulphur Springs, Pathfinder.
Yep.
We should talk to Crux. See if she was supposed to be at the springs.
A few moments later.
Pathfinder, any luck finding the imposter?
Yep.
Dorado's clothes showed high levels of sulfur. When I asked about her last job, she was evasive.
Her mission was at the port. She should have been nowhere near the springs. Aquila, detain Dorado, quietly.
On it.
Good work, Pathfinder. I'll make sure the charlatan knows you helped us settle the matter.
Playing both sides until I figure out who I want to side with. Because honestly, both the charlatan and Sloan are kind of shitty people. Right now, Sloan is still winning, though.
Signs of civilization. I wouldn't mind a break.
Nor would I. Whee!
Dead for a while, judging by the smell.
Oh, good.
I don't see signs of an attack.
Scanning the bodies could provide a clue.
Spring that emits pressurized water and steam. I'm gonna say the water did it. New entry. Everything hurts. I've thrown up so much I fear my stomach has flipped inside out. Even Skylar, the strongest of us, looks like death. Yep. I'm gonna say it's the water.
Someone has tampered with the filter.
Yeah.
The Angara ingested only enough sulfuric acid to be lethal over time.
But not enough that they'd notice right away.
Pretty much.
Sounds like good old-fashioned murder.
We should keep looking around the filtration center. If they had this, why were they drinking poisoned water?
I could provide an analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Dude, we literally just answered this question. Someone fucked with the filter.
Blackened stomach and ulceration, consistent with poisoning by sulfuric acid. Most likely from consuming Kadara's water without proper filtration.
The Angara have lived on Kadara longer than us. They'd know better than to drink unfiltered water.
I suggest we examine the town's water supply.
Which we just did. Angaran technology demonstrates many key superiorities from design efficiencies to material usage. With research coordination between the Initiative and the Angara, these complicated nodes represent a significant value. New entry. The aliens arrive daily now. Starving, filthy. The way they look at us. I begged Skylar to show them mercy and not charge them for food, but he wouldn't listen. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh. So someone got back at them. Food and water in exchange for credit, salvage, whatever you have. Items at the top most more than those at the bottom. Filtered water, adi meat, fresh, kerkin shell soup, targ flank steak, drawl bits, adi meat, semi-fresh.
Quite the menu.
Right?
It's encrypted. Sam, can you get us in?
Yes. One moment, please.
Thank you.
This log belonged to Skylar Yafir, an Angara who lived here.
Okay, first log.
Play the first log, Sam.
More and more aliens keep showing up. They are desperate, dirty things who will pay anything for a slab of Ardhi and clean water. I thought all was lost when the Ket invaded, but maybe our luck's changing.
Second log.
Let's hear the second log.
Today, I caught one of the aliens studying our filtration system.
Here we go.
I had Karina and her sisters guard the facility. If these exiles learn how to make their own water filters, they won't need us anymore.
And, of course, the final entry, we can see where this is going.
Final log, Sam.
Some of the aliens have set up shelter not far from here. They call it Charybdis Point. A band of them came today demanding we hand over our water filters. Karina and the others were able to drive them off, but I fear the desperate look in their eyes.
These exiles could be the ones who tampered with the water filters.
Desperate people do desperate things.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
5 minutes later.
Pathfinder, we are nearing Charybdis Point, the exile camp mentioned in Yafir's logs.
We should talk to whoever's in charge and search the area for clues.
Okay, so we did come here before. Guess it wasn't important before.
Picked clean.
Yeah.
Water filters. The make and design matches those found in the Angaran town.
Stealing wasn't enough.
So exiles stole the Angara's design and poisoned them for good measure.
Survival, it brings out the worst in people.
Hey,
Hi.
what are you doing in here?
A better question is, where'd you get the design for these water filters?
Leave it alone, before you can't.
I won't ask again. Where did you get the filter designs?
There's a history here you wouldn't understand.
Try me.
We couldn't pay Sloane's protection fees, so she forced us out.
Right.
We came to the Angara for help. Starving. Dying. But instead of being decent, those flapheads bled us dry.
Okay.
Credits, clothes, weapons. They took everything.
Not everything. You survived. You set up here.
The Angara are the only ones who know how to properly filter this planet's water.
Uh-huh.
All we wanted was to be self-sufficient. I offered to pay for the designs. They refused.
So you poisoned them.
And took all their business.
You're a monster.
No, I'm a survivor. Kill them.
Enemy!
Who's dead now, bitch?
1 minute later.
Fuck. Rayleigh, keep an eye on him. He's been complaining about you-know-what, and I don't want you-know-who finding out. Remind him of the oath, and if he disregards, well, one less month to feed.
Enemies primed!
I'll burn them down.
What just happened? He was on fucking fire. I can do that too, bitch. And you punted.
Just try and stop me. Punch it.
At least the Angara got some justice.
No small victory, kid.
Shouldn't have come to us. People got greedy. Took advantage. And, as a result, nobody won. Ooh, terminal. Security override. Fresh start. My wife and I are settling into this homestead. Being exiled from the Nexus was a huge shock. I still can't believe Tan did that. But at least Sloane's watching out for us and giving us whatever land we want. We hope to make a life out here. And we've got our very own lakeside property with a view. This whole thing turned out to be a light nightmare. The water is toxic. The lake's a death trap. It's like the planet wants us dead. Now Sloane's ordering the Badlands turned into some sort of prison colony. My wife and I are leaving right away. No time to pack. We're not staying one more minute out here. I don't know what these idiots who lived here before were complaining about. This is great. Got the whole place to myself. 2 ways of surviving out here. You either hide real good or kill anyone who crosses your path before they kill you. I can do both, so I'm all set. The outcast isn't finding me all the way out here. Besides, they never said it was a loan I had to pay back. How was I supposed to know? It's in the name, dum-dum. I'm gonna beef up security around here just to be sure. I'm gonna assume that things did not turn out well for him.
Been hiding from those outcast bastards for 3 days now. Pulling out all the stops to get their credits back. Haven't eaten in days. So thirsty. Fuck it. I know it should be filtered, but I'm taking my chances. Water is water. Oh, God. This is...
You're fucked. Literally drank acid, you dumb fuck. I think this whole story about the water being poisoned is just a big fucking lie they tell people to keep them inside the walls. They told the truth, nobody would need Sloane to rule over them and we could all live in the Badlands. Fuck it. I'm not swallowing her bullshit. The water ain't perfect, but it's still water. I don't see any cancer particles floating around in it. Nor would you. Because those particles you'd need to see, you'd need like a microscope to see them. And even then, I'm not 100% positive you could. Wow, that he won the Darwin Award for that one. Fucking
Retreatism describes the abandonment or rejection of societal goals and values. Further examination will be necessary.
Who put this data pad here? It's not mine. Why do things keep appearing like this?
Counterforce targeting is a strategic approach to destroying the enemy's command structure and military forces. More information is required. War is a conflict initiated with the intent of disrupting an enemy attack that is imminent or inevitable. More information is required.
Wasn't here yesterday or the day before. Things keep changing.
The fuck?
Describes the abandonment or rejection of societal goals and values. Further examination will be necessary.
The fuck is wrong with these people?
Who are you? Is this your data pad? Are you one of them?
One of who?
Who are you afraid of? Who is them?
Whoever's behind all this. Everyone's acting crazy, spouting all that nonsense. I can't remember how it started. I'm not even sure how I got here.
What do you mean?
Nobody's in their right mind. And there are these people, others. They showed up and they left this data pad.
What people exactly?
What did these people want?
If I knew, I wouldn't be asking you. I heard one of them say, we left the data pad behind. I'm fine now. I'm sorry to trouble you. It was nothing. Be seeing you.
Deviance describes the behaviors or characteristics that violate societal norms.
The Krogan and Asari show no sign of neural disruption. Their patterns remain untrained. The Solarian show signs of some resistance with occasional breaks in pattern. We'll likely need to adjust for Solarian psychology. To be on the safe side, entry code has rotated to 9XA2. So these guys are being fucking experimented on.
I'm detecting unusual neural activity in this person. An outside signal is interfering with their brain pattern.
What can we do for them?
Nothing immediate, though if you scan others, I may be able to locate the source of the signal. He exhibits relatively normal brain activity, though there are signs of highly elevated stress. Further scans are required. This person shows signs of the same outside interference. I have now traced the source of the signal, marking the nav point on your map.
Okay, bye guys. Hope you feel better.
1 minute later.
Supposed to be in here?
Does it look like I fucking give a shit? What the fuck are you doing? Record of termination. We always have to remember when somebody tells us no, that just means we're on the right track. Narrow minds who lack imagination can't be allowed to hold back the geniuses. Let's never forget we scared him. 2 Cognitive Applications Group from the elusive... We have some fucking Cerberus bullshit going on down here.
Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers in Rachni was a good idea.
Despite a direct order from Miranda Lawson, you continued your research into unauthorized neural research. We already have methods that show great potential for mental control over large groups of people. Your particular avenue of inquiry is unnecessary. Effective immediately, your services will no longer be required and your position within Cerberus is terminated. Wow. When Cerberus tells you that you've gone too far.
Run, bitch! Run!
The concept, a biological computer network. The most powerful computer in existence remains that of the biological brain. Our research will prove out the concepts of mental entertainment of a subject's mind at a distance via electromagnetic manipulation. Once entrainment is achieved, mental subjects can be linked together such that their minds will form a network of vast computational capability. So in other words, they're trying to recreate what the Thorium did to the colonists on Pharos and their end result.
Wow, that's messed up.
Once a dream of a living neural network is achieved, the possibilities are staggering. Evolution has shaped the mind of each species in unique ways, providing a baseline programming that artificial intelligence from the ground up could never hope to match. For example, Krogan mental abilities are evolved towards war and conquest, or Solarians are adapted to complex scientific considerations. The possibilities are limited only by the species we find. Further, by wielding control over multiple subjects in parallel, we can unleash some awesome computing potential unrivaled in the history of technology. Imagine what linking 1 million Asari minds together would accomplish.
You're all nuts.
And the location of experiment. Research note. We've located the perfect site for experimentation on live test subjects. Kadara's Badlands offer unsupervised access to unwitting test subjects free from any lawful or ethical constraints. We've managed to get ourselves banished to the territories and smuggled our equipment out. We've gathered test subjects from several species in a single location and will commence phase 1 testing immediately. Okay. I don't know.
What the hell are you doing to those people out there?
It's an experiment.
Physically, no harm has come to them. They're fine. Look like I was born yesterday. I'm 71 years old, you fool.
Ha ha! Oh.
What sort of people are you?
Unappreciated geniuses.
We used to work for an organization called Cerberus.
Until our boss decided he'd rather spend money on truly crazy ideas like bringing back people from the dead.
Project Lazarus. Pure voodoo.
Yet it was successful.
But in Andromeda, we're our own masters. And what you saw out there, it's the birth of something amazing. A biological network.
A host of minds all linked together. Connected. We're harnessing the power of consciousness to create a new kind of supercomputer.
What are you doing on Kadara?
The Badlands is a perfect place to do the work that needs to be done. Must be done.
Against all these new threats in Andromeda, it's vital we find an edge for humanity.
Oh god, this shit again.
What exactly is this experiment doing to those people out there?
The right energy focused at the right frequency can entrain a person's consciousness. The mind is ultimately just electromagnetic patterns.
You mean mind control?
Those people were banished. They're criminals. They were using their minds to make trouble anyway. We thought we'd make better use.
And now, by linking them together, they're like a living computer, but working at the speed of thought. Similar to the computer you've got in your head.
Yeah, but this isn't controlling my thoughts, asshole.
What is Cerberus about?
Purity. We think humanity should chart its own course, free of alien laws, or the morality designed to hold us back.
Our boss was straying from the path, lost his focus. He and that Lawson woman were recruiting all the wrong people. Friends in low places.
Andromeda is a chance for a do-over. Humanity should call the shots here. The rest can follow our lead.
So you're one of those neighbors who barge into a neighborhood and say, hey, so I know how things have been working and all of that, but guess what? They're not working like that anymore. We're in charge now. Yeah, you guys can go fuck yourselves.
Enough of this. Sam?
I've located the control for the signal. It will shut the experiment down.
Good.
We can't stop you, but those people depend on the signal now. Their minds need it to function. Leave them be.
Fuck you.
How do we shut this experiment down, Sam?
I can tune the signal against the scientists as punishment, freeing the people. The victims will likely suffer complications as a result. Or I can alter the nature of the signal to ease the victim's predicament, unlock the system from further changes.
Or I could just walk away and do nothing.
Ooh. Ease their situation.
Change the signal. Try to make things easier on those people.
Ruined it. Those people are no good to us now.
Glad I could help. Now go back and crawl under the rock you came from.
I couldn't have said it better. While my sensors cannot identify precise contents, I am picking up a large amount of protein powder. New entry. House near the slums was cleared out again. I'll check it out tonight. Gotta be something useful around here. I've only got 34 protein rations left. Well, hello.
No gun, no credits. I'm not looking for trouble. Wait, you don't look like one of them. You're not here to kill me, are you?
Should I be?
Do I have a reason to kill you?
Out here, everyone has a reason to kill everyone. With the outcasts and collective trying to pick each other off, you can never be too careful.
Mm-hmm.
Even the water once you did.
Okay, so let's talk about the water.
Just how dangerous is the water anyway?
Very, unless it's purified. The Angara have a filtration system that takes out the lethal stuff. Still tastes like a Krogan's undersuit. Smells, too.
Appetizing.
That's Kadara for you. What doesn't kill you, makes you wish it did.
Okay, so exile factions, what can you tell me about them?
Which team are you batting for? Outcasts or Collective?
Whichever keeps them alive.
Neither. I wasn't even going to join the Nexus Rebellion until my brother convinced me. He died in the uprising.
Oh.
By the time I had a change of heart, it was too late. Now I try to keep my head down and not take sides. Best way to stay alive, in my opinion.
And the cat.
You get a lot of Ket out here?
Not many. Sloan saw to that when we first arrived. I've heard rumblings, though. People going missing, tech breaking down. Makes me wonder if she really got all of them.
Wouldn't surprise me if she missed a couple. It'd just be another thing I have to take care of.
Stay safe out here.
Yeah, safe.
Some time later.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Yes, mother.
I have them.
You've handled your fair share of Ket. Hard to get far in Andromeda without running into them.
Yes, and?
When Sloane took over, she slaughtered the Ket who were here. There were mass executions, public. So people would know that Kadara was Ket-free.
Okay.
There have been rumors of stragglers in the Badlands. If the tales are true, they need to go.
What exactly are the rumors about the Ket?
Ambushes, people disappearing, vehicles sabotaged, picked clean for parts. Could be feral local wildlife, sinkholes, Angara bullshit, but there's enough people saying Ket.
You said Sloane killed the Ket here. What happened?
The Ket had the port locked down when we arrived. They were shipping Angara off for who knows what. People were scared, but the place had potential. So we fought the Ket for it, and we won. You saw the decorations outside. That's Sloane making sure everyone knows she's the new power.
Okay, so why can't you send your own people?
If there are Ket out there, send your own crew to deal with them.
Listen, this is how it is. Everyone knows Sloane destroyed the Ket presence here. Anything that hints otherwise, weakness. You're independent. Where you go, what you do. Nothing to do with Sloane.
I see. Fine.
I'll think about checking out the Badlands.
Excellent.
Who's there? Hamash, is that you?
No.
Don't talk. We'll get you back to town.
No, I can't move. It's too late. I just want to rest.
This wound. He's right. I don't think we should move him.
Can you tell me what happened?
It was the Ket. Took us by surprise. They killed everyone. John lasted the longest. They didn't know I was still alive. I saw them raiding our packs. Then they took off into the hills.
What's in the hills? Is there a Ket base there?
There's nothing in the hills. We've never heard of a base. Sloane says Kadara is free of Ket.
What did the Ket take from you?
I don't know. Supplies, weapons, scavenged ship parts.
Okay, well, rest easy now. You're done.
I'll leave you to rest.
Thank you. I wish.
Kaitis, it's Ryder. Your Ket rumors have weight. Just found a caravan they attacked.
Damn it. Really thought we got them all.
One of the wounded said they headed for the hills. I'm gonna check it out.
I'll search too. Grabbing a shuttle now.
Got him.
Ket tracks. They're leading up into those hills.
It's right by the cave.
More tracks. Can't be far now.
Nope, it's another cave.
See that cave? Good spot for a hideout. Bet the Ket are inside.
Kaitis, I think I found something. Sending the nav point.
And in we go.
Impatient, are we?
Oh, hi, Sloane.
I wasn't expecting you.
She wouldn't take no for an answer.
I'm not about to let someone else fight my battles. Especially an initiative lapdog.
So here's a question. Kaida said he wanted me to do this because if Sloane was seen working this out, it would be perceived as a weakness. Yeah, here she is. That kind of defeats the purpose.
You don't want me here? Take it up with Kaidus.
Oh, I will.
Enough. Let's get this over with.
You're such a grump when you're worried.
Every second you're gone from the port is an opportunity for the collective. The Pathfinder and I can have...
What was that?
They know we're here. Get ready.
Incoming!
Watch your back.
Take that.
Pathetic! Pathetic!
Loading ammo! Here they come!
Ah, balls.
Die!
We got company. Good work.
Safety in numbers. Safety in numbers.
Okay, so I guess I gotta talk to Kelly.
Let's get rid of the bodies.
I'll leave you to it. Manual labor isn't my thing.
Of course it's not.
Ryder. Perfect timing. You saved me the trouble of looking for you.
You sure are rather needy.
You're a needy guy, Reyes.
Stop being useful, and I'll stop bugging you.
Give me the details.
A business rival, Zia Cordier, lifted cargo I was moving for a client.
You want my help getting it back?
We worked so well together on the Rokar job, I thought you'd be willing.
So what's the cargo?
What did she steal?
No idea. Client paid extra for privacy. Considering my fees, it must be valuable.
You didn't check?
Honor's got a price. And the client paid it.
How did she steal your cargo?
How'd this rival of yours get hold of your cargo?
Her usual tactics. Got my middleman drunk, then stole his ship.
Ah.
Sounds like you know from experience.
Please, I keep to a 3-drink maximum when I'm on a job.
3 drinks is still 3 drinks too many.
We cut the profits, 50-50.
60-40. Final offer.
Deal.
When she stops in Kadara, Zia drinks at Krala's song. We'll start there. See if Umi heard anything that could help us.
Fair.
You look like you're waiting for someone.
That's my line.
You want a drink or a room?
Information, actually.
That'll cost you more than a round of drinks.
My friend's good for it.
You still owe me for the last time.
Fine, fine. It was just a joke.
Was it, though?
I've got a bottle of Elasa I'm willing to part with.
What do you want to know?
Zia Cordier. She been around recently?
You mean your ex? Yeah, she was here.
You never mentioned Zaya was your girlfriend.
She's not. We drink together sometimes. I drink with a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, she was here?
Yeah, met with a Solarian. Shifty guy I'd never seen before. Maybe it was the charlatan.
Anything's possible.
Uh-huh.
You overhear their conversation?
They were planning to meet someone at Spirit's Ledge.
Thanks, Umi.
Whatever. You didn't hear it from me.
If you check the meeting spot, I'll follow the collective lead. Doubt Zia was meeting the charlatan, but you never know.
Yeah, sure, take the easy job.
Why am I always stuck with the hard work?
Because I'm the delicate one. Call me when you get to the meeting spot.
Party started without us.
Got them all.
Sure about that, Ryder? Say pretty please?
It's empty.
This was a setup.
What if this was all just some elaborate trick to get you here?
You mean there was never any cargo?
Bravo. I knew you'd figure it out eventually.
Zia.
You could never resist the big payout.
What can I say? I'm a greedy man.
That's why you don't have any friends. You're selfish.
I mean, you're not wrong.
She has you there.
Ouch.
You must be losing your touch, Reyes. I remember you being such a smooth talker. Right up until you dumped me.
Don't tell me that's what this is all about.
Of course not. You've been taking all the good jobs in Kadara. It's gotten more than my attention.
So what? The local smuggling union got together and decided to take me down?
Something like that.
Shit.
Move in.
Oh boy.
Here they come!
Yep, I think we are too.
I knew I wasn't popular, but I never thought the other smugglers would team up against me. Kind of flattering, actually.
So, I would lay low if I were you.
You'd be smart to keep a low profile.
Discretion is my forte. All that effort and no credits to show for it.
Typical.
Story of my life.
You and me both. I should clean up this mess. Zia was a piece of work, but it feels wrong to leave her out in the open.
Dirk, based on the latest data, I suggest investing in barite. Market's going to be flooded with sulfur, and when the mining starts, barite's the perfect weighing agent. If you want to collect samples, there's a deposit in Dralir.
Want to make some easy credits?
Sure.
Always.
I like your conviction. As you may know, Kadara's most valuable trade is scrap and resources stolen from the Nexus. But that well's running dry.
I'm not stealing for you.
Not my goal. My focus is resources native to Andromeda. I have it on good authority there's a large barite deposit in Dralir. Barite's going to be big.
You don't say.
I sent a surveyor to check it out, but he hasn't returned. All I need from you is peace of mind.
Sure.
Send me his last nav point. I'll check on him.
Much appreciated.
Well, guess I'm going back out there.
Some time later.
Okay, this was the Surveyor's last known location.
Is that him?
Thank you.
Surveyor. Who did it? Outcasts? Collective? Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
I'll be damned.
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
Later.
So your guy died and fell and broke his neck.
Found your surveyor. He broke his neck getting barite samples.
Good surveyors are hard to find. Hope you retrieve the samples.
Here you go.
Wonderful. Here are your credits. You earned them.
We done? It's nothing but a bogeyman. You have your orders. Our deal's done. What do you want?
What happened to being civilized?
It's hard to be polite when there's shit to do.
We all have our character flaws.
You're my therapist now. Get to the point, Pathfinder.
Helius isn't exactly hospitable. How did you survive after the Nexus?
We didn't leave empty-handed, but when supplies ran low, we were forced to get creative. I ordered hits on Ket convoys, traded with Angaran villages. They told me about Kadara port.
You never got violent with the Angara?
Just the Rokar. Fuck those guys.
I mean, she's not wrong.
What does the Collective have against the Outcasts?
People always want what they don't have. The charlatans' thugs are no different.
Who do you think the charlatan is?
My guess, a group of people. It'd take more than one person to run that outfit.
You're not worried they're moving in on Outcast territory?
If they make a play, I'm ready.
Fair.
So the Outcasts. Give me the sales pitch.
The outcasts aren't for you.
Wow, no hesitation.
I handpicked every one of my crew. They've got either potential or history with me. You've got neither.
I was only curious. Sheesh. I looked you up. Head of Nexus Security, Alliance trained. Record shows a temper, but otherwise paints the picture of a loyal soldier. Why'd you switch sides?
Because I'm sick of serving assholes. I could have handled the situation on the Nexus, but Tam wanted a bloodbath. He brought in the Krogan without even asking me. New galaxy, same old bullshit.
You could have quit.
They would have died without my help. Not all exiles are criminals. Some of us just had enough.
Yeah, it sounds like a tough situation.
You became a pirate by trying to protect people from a massacre.
The irony isn't lost on me. You know, Pathfinder, when I joined the Initiative, I thought we could build a new society. A better one. But the Initiative was just another empty promise. The only person I can count on to change things is me.
How did a human come to lead an Angaran port?
When I got to Kadara, the Ket were rounding up Angara like animals. It was a slaughter. My people put an end to it. Naturally, the locals were grateful.
And the heads decorating the spaceport? What's that about?
A warning.
To the Ket?
To anyone.
Fair. I think I will go.
I'll let you get back to it.
Pathfinder, stay out of Kadara's business. This isn't your turf.
And yet, I've already kind of muddied myself into this business.
Your numbers don't match up. Some of the Angara were short.
And?
Well, times are hard.
We aren't running a charity. They want the outcast protection, they gotta pay.
Yes, sir.